Did Sims 4 really use a cauliflower to design the Afro? So in the last video, I talked about how EA have been putting the majority of ethnic black hairs in packs, where there are hardly any in the base game compared to the number of Caucasian hairs. And the choices that we are left with are minimal and poor, like the base game Afro. If they are putting all these ethnic hairs in packs, then we are literally paying extra to create black Sims. I was really nervous about uploading that video. I nearly didn't, but now I'm so glad. It opened up a dialogue. It started up a conversation. It raised awareness of certain issues within the game itself. If you haven't seen that video, then I'll link it here. Before I start, I just want to say this. Some of you didn't understand what I was trying to say. Star, there's darker skin tones. What are you talking about? We can create black Sims in the base game. The title is just so misleading. I am a person of colour. I'm not black, but a lot of black Simmers did answer this question in the community groups I'm in. Being black is not just about slapping on a darker broken skin tone on a Sim. There are also so many other inherited physical traits that make up a black person. One being the ethnic hair. I really wanted to do a follow-up video to it and have a little bit of a chat about the cauliflower Afro. Some Simmers may know what I'm talking about, others may not. Let me explain. In my last video, I asked where the Sims designers were getting their inspiration for ethnic hairs and skin tones from. I mean, some of them are really, really bad. Someone commented on my video that the Sims team had used a cauliflower or broccoli as inspiration, and I initially dismissed this as a joke, as if they were saying, they must have used a cauliflower to make this Afro, so I didn't take much notice of it at all. Until the same thing was echoed in another Sims community, and this screenshot of some early concept art was shared with me. I still was hoping this was a fake, a bad meme of a poor attempt at an Afro. I had no idea that people were talking about this a couple of years back. I am quite new to The Sims 4. I bought it on console when it came out and switched over to the PC about a year ago. I've only really been invested in Sims community groups for about a year, so I literally didn't know anything about this cauliflower Afro at all. I took to Sims Twitter to see if this screenshot was a fake, and then a lovely Simmer has shared an original link of the designer with me. It looks like from her website that she has a few concept parts for The Sims 4. Let's look at the Afro closely. Yep, this looks like a cauliflower on a mood board next to an Afro. And she writes she had a challenge to make an Afro with a low poly count, so she used a cauliflower to achieve this. I'm just so utterly disappointed. That's literally a cauliflower on someone's head. If you look at the other hair designs though, there aren't any other vegetables used here at all. So if this really was a confirmed designer, then the Sims team aren't really using enough resources or inspiration to get these things right. Which makes me question what references they used to make the skin tones. I just have so many questions. Was this actually a confirmed designer? Do any of you know if any of the Sim gurus have actually come out and said this was a designer that they used? I recently did tweet a couple of gurus and the Sims teams about this, but they haven't replied. Another comment I saw on Reddit was that when the community criticised them for the poor low quality ethnic cast items, they had asked us, the community, to send them pictures of black people and other people of colour to help them. Is this true? Can anyone give me more information about this? Did they say this via a tweet? Was this on a live stream? Like, how did they go about this? If this is true, why don't they just hire a range of multiracial, diverse, skilled designers who know what references and inspirations to use, instead of asking us, the community, to share photos? I mean, I look at some of these CC creators who make CC for people of colour and other races, and damn are they good. If they can do this all alone on their PCs at home, why can't the Sims team hire someone like that? I think it's time to actually celebrate a couple of these creators. They so need the exposure. Although we shouldn't be relying on CC to fix issues in the game, these CC creators just give you examples of when it's done right. Ebinox Sims. I use Ebinox cast items quite frequently. I love all the ethnic hairs that she's got and some skin tones too, and also some of the clothes. Please do go check this creator out. We also have Black Lives Sim Trick if you want some more Maxis match items. This is them that have some really hyper realistic skin details and skin tones for not just people of colour but other different races too. And there is a forum called the Black Simmer where people share their CC, and there is a great pool of different CC creators highlighted here. All the links will be in the description below, so please go and support them and please go check them out if you can. Thank you for watching. If you haven't already done so, then please hit that like button and that subscribe button. Keep shining, and I'll see you soon. Bye.